Just from that humming, I'll probably get demonetized. As if I have enough followers to even be monetized. Anywho, it's Facebook Friday. But first, I wanted to touch on two things real quick, and then we'll get into Facebook Friday. So I wanted to do this, like I'm recording this at like 3 a.m. I wanted to do this at like 1 or 2, but things should have done it at like 2. I think that's when I was ready. And I just got into watching Kobe Lax on Twitch while I was brushing my teeth and doing business in the bathroom. And I kind of lost track of time. But since I mentioned him, Kobe Lax on Twitch, Kobilax. DJ group. They're awesome. And speaking of endorsements, unpaid endorsements, these are just things I like. I was watching, I was just flipping through the channels till I found something to watch, kind of, while I did other stuff. And I ran across WGN News. And yes, I am rubbing myself under my shirt. WGN News, and it was crazy. They were like reporting news and not giving us their 2 cents about it. It was crazy. It was like actual news and not just propaganda. And not to say all, Fox News, CNN, MSNBC, OAN is all propaganda. Sometimes they do make points. Sometimes they're just throwing a mask over some BS, so to speak. Anywho, I just wasted 2 minutes of Facebook Friday on some jibbity-boo. Puppy, it's okay, I'm right here. So anyway, what Facebook Friday is I go through my Facebook, I don't show you anything, I read, describe what's there, and then I react to it. So let's go. Minneapolis City Council defund the police. Also, Minneapolis City Council, where are the police? Hold on a second. It's either a cat or a dog. This cat has this uncanny way of unlocking the door. Anyway, that last Facebook I just read, is that referring to something? I mean, yes, it's referring to something, but it's referring to something that just happened. I don't know. I haven't seen it. Ad for Trump. Oh, come on, man. You know the thing. That was just someone's post. That was a shot at Biden. When he did that, though, he was, what was he? The Constitution. He was like, we hold these truths to be self-evident that, anyway, he's about to get to the God part. People think he forgot it. I think he was just like, oh, I better not bring up God. I have a bunch of atheist, supporters. Because the Democratic Party is kind of the opposite. The Republican Party, who's a lot about Christian values. Democrat Party, I would be shocked if it didn't have way more atheists than Republicans. At least a percentage of its members. Anyway, Jane convinced me to vote, but I can't vote for someone I don't believe in. Fair enough. That brings me to a point. There are 5 candidates this year you can vote for, depending on what state you're in. Trump and Biden, obviously. Kanye in some states, Kanye West. And then there's a Libertarian and Green Party candidate. There might be some other ones who are in this or that state, but there's really 5 major ones. I would say major, because they get at least enough to where I know that those 5 are running. Here's the thing. You don't win a prize for voting for who won. Like, and yeah, if you really believe in that person and they win, then yeah, you kind of win. as long as they do a good job and you're not kicking yourself later. But when you vote, you're like, you don't need to be on the right side, so to speak. You don't need to be the one, yeah, that's who I voted for. I feel like there's people who are like that. Who like, oh, I gotta vote for who won. Who's gonna win. Like, they're predicting who's gonna win. Man, this makes me look like I have boobs. They're like predicting. They're not voting. They're predicting who's gonna win, and they think that makes them a winner. And there's other people who vote for just Republican or Democrat because they're like, well, I wanna, I want my vote to count. You're one person in millions. Whatever state you're in, you're one in that many people who vote in your state. You're one vote. Vote for whoever you want. If it's Trump, vote for him. If it's Biden, vote for him. If it's Kanye, vote for him. If it's a Libertarian Party candidate, vote for them. If it's a Green Party candidate, vote for him. If it's someone else, vote for him. Write in who you want. Vote for who you want. Don't buy into that Republican Democrat, because that's a Republican and Democrat thing, because they do not want a third party. They do not want an independent party. They do not want. They will defend each other before they allow an outsider in. That's why so many Republicans became never Trumpers. Because they saw an outsider coming in that might wreck their ish. And then there are other ones who are like, we can work with him. And that's what happened. But yeah, just vote for who you want. Voting for who you want and a third like especially for a third party candidate speaks louder than just voting for one of the lesser of two evils, if that's how you see those two. But yeah, if you like Trump or Biden, vote for them, or Republican or Democrat, whatever. Though I have two stances for the upcoming election. One, if they don't get another relief, the Senate and Congress don't get another relief bill up and out before the election, just vote for the other party. Vote for someone else. Do not vote for the incumbent. Incumbent? I think that's a term. Second is, if there's a third party candidate, vote for them. Let me do research. Make sure they're not crazy. Make sure they're not like, I'm independent, but I'm so far opposite direction of what you believe in. Don't. Alright. Wow. Gee, Biden, are you telling us about yourself? Ha ha, this is golden. Just when you thought Biden couldn't get more ridiculously shameless. I think I know what they're talking about. Are we being punked? Well, okay. The first part I just read was the person's, comment on a picture. And in the picture, it's looks like an Instagram post of Biden when he played Despacito at one of his events. And here's what it says. Are we being punked? Because it definitely feels like we're being punked. Despacito literally means slowly, which I guess is a perfect song for him. But not only that, the part that he played translates to, I want to breathe in your neck slowly. Let me murmur things in your ear. End quote. I mean, who allowed this to happen? This is Biden's hot sauce in my bag moment, but like 800 times worse. The singer of that song, not Bieber, the other guy, he was there at the event from what I understand. So he may have hooked him up. He may have punked Biden. I don't know. Though I do want to check to make sure those lyrics do translate to that. Or we might have a little fakery. Yeah, blah, blah. Anyway, that one's too long to comment. Alright, here's someone's comment, and then on to say, Soros absolutely does fund the radical left, Democrats, Antifa, Black Lives Matter, and the rioting. It is fact. His goal is to bring down America. Fact. You guys talked about React to that in the comments. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Peace.